This is ITV News at 10 with Julie Etchingham. Now, it's tough enough trying to buy your first home when house prices are so high, but News at 10 has discovered that even if you scrape the money together, you might not be getting what you think. Latest figures show that more than 335,000 people bought a home for the first time last year. That's the most since 2007, before the financial crash. The average cost of a first-time home is just over £200,000, the highest on record. But there is a trap for the unwary. More and more new houses have been sold as leaseholds, which means you don't own the land your home is on and could face massive extra costs.
When you buy a house, you think you own all of it, but for thousands in the UK, that's not quite the case. Costly and escalating hidden charges are hitting families across the country. Flats with shared communal space are often leaseholds, with developers charging owners annual ground rent. But 5 years ago, Bolton neighbours Claire and Andrew bought houses as leaseholds from one of the nation's largest developers. Something they didn't realise at the time, that fee would double every 10 years. The £295 annual charge would be almost £10,000 a year by 2060. So angry, Andrew's wife wrote to Theresa May.
So this is the letter that Karen's got back from the Prime Minister after she wrote concerning the input of our MP on the matter. In our case, being older, the house really is our legacy to the family, and we're going to be leaving something that essentially isn't worth very much.
His neighbour Claire, a first-time buyer, now can't sell her home.
In the summer we had a couple that were very keen to buy it, very excited. They went in to sign the contracts and their solicitor spotted the ground rent clause. They said, look, do whatever you want to do, but we cannot advise that you buy this house with a lease such as that.
So how do you feel? You must feel...
I think shocked. I think pure dismay, cheated.
A rapidly increasing number of new-build houses are now being sold as leaseholds. In 2010, it was less than 3,500. By 2015, it had more than doubled to nearly 9,000. In all, 45,000 new houses have been registered as leaseholds.
The developers are building leasehold houses because they make far more money out of it. They sell freeholds, between 300 and 500 million pounds worth of freeholds every year. That is a colossal sum of money, and they're selling it for nothing. The ground rents offer no service whatsoever.
It's the same story in another part of Bolton. Here, homeowners say they used Taylor Wimpey's recommended solicitor, who, they claim, didn't fully explain what they were signing up for.
I thought that by using their solicitor, I would get the best service. Unfortunately, it's completely the opposite.
Carl's angry that their ground rent has just doubled to £600 a year.
They're like highwaymen. It's just robbery. You know, there's nothing, as we say, no services attached to the money.
Campaigners recently met Sajid Javid, the cabinet minister responsible for this, and they are hopeful that when he publishes his plans for UK housing by the end of the month, he'll crack down. But until then, some of Britain's best-known housing developers are making money, apparently for nothing, out of homeowners up and down the country. There is change afoot. One of the developers, Taylor Wimpey, said it stopped doubling ground rents in 2011 when economic conditions changed, and that this year all the new houses it builds will be freehold. Small comfort for families stuck in houses they own but can't sell. Allegra Stratton, News at 10, Bolton.
And for more on this story, who it is affecting and why it's a problem now, you can find out more on our website at itv.com/news. That's it from us. Tom's here on Monday, the news where you are, and of course that all-important weather forecast are both coming up. But from all of us here on News at 10 tonight, good night.